Yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. I'm upset right now because the real Chris Broussard has come out. Shout out to Ticket TV for having Chris Broussard on his podcast. I think on the Chris Copeland show, whatever like that. But Chris Broussard is a LeBron guy. I don't care what he say on TV. The real Chris Broussard just came out. This man just lied talking about Kobe was an inefficient scorer and shooter. But you giving LeBron praise for being efficient. You talking about 3 point and from the field. Kobe has never his true shooting percentage is 55%. He has never shot under league average true shooting percentage. That's number one. Number two, this nigga said that LeBron team in 2007 was not good, and that LeBron's greatness is why they made it to the finals. And that's not true. That's not true at all. Chris Broussard is just straight lying. Straight lying. He's straight lying on that one. Now, was his team super great? No, they was not. No, they were not. But that team wasn't trash. And Boobie Gibson dropped 31 versus the Pistons to get if it was so trash, how could Boobie Gibson drop 31? And you trying to downplay it. LeBron averaged 27, Larry Hughes averaged 15, Drew Gooden averaged 11 and 8, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas averaged 12. And then if you want to go to the finals, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the finals, he averaged 12. He averaged 22 points. Drew Gooden averaged 12, and Daniel Gibson averaged 10. Right? For the San Antonio Spurs, Tony Parker averaged 24. Tim Duncan averaged 18. And Manu Ginobili averaged 17. They had three players in double figures. Y'all had three players in double figures. If LeBron James averaged more than 22 points, maybe they could win one of these games. The first game, they lost by 9. The second game, they lost by 9. The third game, they lost by 3. The fourth game, they lost by 1. So they lost by 9, 3, 1, 9, 3, 1, and 11. Okay. The first game, because I just can't believe that Chris Broussard really over here capping like this, bro. Like, when you really cap like that, bro, it's really sad, bro. It's really sad when you cap like that, bro. LeBron had 14 fucking points. LeBron James had 14 fucking points. Sasha Pavlovich had 13 points. Drew Gooden had 14 points. Anderson Varejao 10 points. Daniel Gibson 16 points. This is game 1. What's the excuse? Game two, LeBron James, 25 points. Sasha Pavlovich, 10 points. Daniel Gibson, 15 points. Drew Gooden, 13 points. Tim Duncan had 23, and Tony Parker had 30, and Manu Ginobili had 25. They basically had three players scoring for them. LeBron had help. He had a little help. That's 25. The next game, because Chris Broussard is amazingly, like, it's amazing how he just went on Ticket TV and made excuses and then lied. You feel me? Game three, LeBron James, 25. Sasha Pavlovich, 13. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, 12. 13 from Drew Gooden. Tony Parker has 17. Tim Duncan, 14. Bruce Bowen, 13. That's game three. They could have won this game. They lost by 3. LeBron James, 9 to 23. 39%. 0 of 5 from 3. He was a plus 4. But he was 9 of 23 from the field. He had got help. He had 3 other players in double figures, bro. So don't give me 2007 wasn't his fault. His team was trash and all that because he had 2 other players that averaged double figures. And I just went through all these motherfucking games where he was trash, where he was the difference. Then the last game where they lost by 1. LeBron James, 10 of fucking 30. Then 10 points from Gibson, 11 points from Drew Gooden, right? 12 points from Tim Duncan, 24 from Tony Parker, and 27 from Manu Ginobili. And none of them shot well, but Tony Parker. That's why he was the MVP. Tim Duncan was 4 of 15. They shut Tim Duncan down. So you telling me Tim Duncan didn't have a great series? They shut Tim Duncan down. Actually, you telling me you couldn't win? You couldn't win like a couple of games in this series, and 3 of the games was 9 points or less. You had one game where you lost by double digits, and you was terrible. It is crazy, bro. And then he lied talking about Kobe is an inefficient scorer. When, like I said, Kobe's true shooting percentage is 55%. In his era, he never shot lower. He never he never shot lower than the league average. And Kobe shoots 33% from the three, not 32%. And in the playoffs, his 3-point percentage is the same as LeBron James. Kobe also had the 3-point record. LeBron James never had that. Chris Broussard. And then another thing, how was LeBron gonna win more than 3 championships with Shaq when you had to really be a perimeter guy to dominate with Shaq? LeBron James at that age couldn't shoot. All he was doing is barrel into the paint for real. And with Shaq down there, the spacing is gonna be bad. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I just had to come and cook Chris Broussard real quick. He just made all these excuses. And then he tried to talk about some you could say that Paul Gasol should have won MVP. And you could say that Anthony Davis could have won 2020 Finals MVP if you want to do that. No, he was 6 for 24, and Kobe had 15 rebounds, led in rebounds, points, and assists, and held Ray Allen to 1 of 16, I believe. Talk about that, Chris Broussard. Why you trying to disrespect Kobe? And you sound just like a LeBron fan, bro. With your excuses. It was LeBron greatness that got them to the finals. So why did Boobie Gibson drop 31 versus the Pistons? He got past the bad boy Detroit. That was not the bad boy Detroit Pistons in 2007 when we did not have Ben Wallace, and they was a lot older. And then the next year they went back, and you want to talk about 2008 when he had 9 turnovers and choked. Or you want to talk about 2009 where he went up against Dwight Howard and lost and had 25 points in Game 6 and had 0 points in the third quarter and went 9 of 20 and had 17 from Mo Williams and 22 from Delonte West. I'm sorry, but I gotta cook Chris Broussard, bro, cause that is ridiculous. Now I do agree that they didn't that David Stern and should have never owned the team, and that I don't care what he say, a thought in their mind they didn't want Kobe to pass Jordan. That's why they didn't let that CP3 stuff go. They said it wasn't good for the team. It wasn't good for the team, but they was gonna trade him anyways. So yeah, man, I had to come in and go in on Chris Broussard for a minute, bro. Like because it's a lot of stuff he said. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff he said that you know what I'm saying I don't really agree with. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff that I just said to you is stuff that I definitely don't agree with. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This been Who is Hendo. I'm out. Peace.